anime of Naruto is based off the manga series written by Masashi Kishimoto. Naruto is a young boy who has the nine-tailed demon fox sealed within him. 12 years before the start of the series, the nine-tailed demon fox attacked the ninja village and slaughtered many people. In response, the leader of the village, the fourth Hokage, sacrificed his life to seal the demon inside of Naruto when he was a newborn. The villagers then regarded Naruto as if he were the demon fox itself and mistreated him through most of his childhood. A decree made by the third Hokage forbade anyone mention the attack of the demon fox to anyone. Years later, Naruto was tricked by the renegade ninja Mizuki into stealing a forbidden scroll but was stopped by his teacher Iruka. That encounter made Naruto realize that he was the container of the demon fox. The main story follows Naruto and his friend's personal growth. Naruto befriends two comrades, Sasuke and Sakura, who are assigned with him to form a three-person team under the experienced Sensei Kakashi. They learn new abilities, get to know each other and the other villagers better, and experience a coming-of-age journey as Naruto dreams of becoming Hokage of the village in which he resides. The reason I watch this is the reason why anyone feels the need to watch anything popular, to find out what the big damn deal is. Naruto has generated a lot of praise and hatred. The hate doesn't seem to just be generated from the show itself, but by its malicious fan base. I don't seek out forms of squeeing fangirls and drooling fanboys, so I'm blissfully ignorant of that fandom for the most part. Not that I ever let a fan community affect my opinion of the artistic work of interest, but I just wanted to make that clear. This review will only be on my analysis of the first season, because that's the only bit of the series I watched. I also test the waters a bit with watching the first season as a way to see if I was going to watch any more of this series. I'll be honest and say I was kind of expecting to hate this series, but really I didn't. One thing that I enjoyed was the sound editing and the score of the series, so in other words, I liked the way it sounded. The animation and sound team did beautiful work together during the fight scenes to really deliver and giving a feeling of intensity. And it's easy for me to get bored during fight scenes and extended battles. I almost fell asleep during the second Matrix movie, and I actually did fall asleep during Kill Bill. One storyline during the first season made me feel moved. No tears, but I was very sad. Haku's story saddened me, talking about what happened with his family, that his father killed his mother and tried to kill him, so he had to kill his father. I wasn't expecting something that dark from this series. It just showed how deeply afraid the people of the village were of people who were different, who had special abilities. It reminded me of the attitude that some people have towards alchemists in Full Metal Alchemist, and sadder real-life situations because they actually happen, of people killing others because they thought they were dangerous. Haku's relationship with Zabuza was also interesting because you didn't know till the end what Zabuza thought of Haku, if he saw him as a living weapon or not. It's also ambiguous in a way because you could read it that they were in love with each other romantically, or if it was just on Haku's side, because I think he was almost certainly in love with him. Plus, when Zabuza first shows up, it's like he's just another run-of-the-mill shonen villain. And how he's presented in his last scenes versus his first ones, it's very interesting to compare the two. But these characters were only in like 10 episodes, and they were more interesting than the lead characters. I'll jump to my problems with this series because I had quite a bit. Naruto, to me, is not an interesting character in the least. His primary motivation is completely self-driven. I'm not calling him selfish because I think he's earned the right to want something more for himself after being ostracized for years, but it's still a shallow goal. He's not out to make himself leader because he wants to help the situation of all the downtrodden or something. So I think he's kind of boring. Sasuke. How do I begin to describe my feelings for him? I kind of hate him because of the response he elicits in girls, both in the series and in the real world. He's such a cold-hearted bastard to everyone, but girls squee after his emo-ness. It reminds me of that quote from Family Guy. Stewie asks Brian, "Do women respond when you treat them like crap?" And Brian begins to say, "I don't think you want to be that black and white about it." And Stewie interrupts him by saying, "So women respond when you treat them like crap." Sasuke treats Sakura with cold indifference, but she's in 12-year-old love with him. The feminist in me is what makes me not like Sasuke. But overlooking that part of myself, I think he's kind of boring too. I mean, he's out to become strong and kill his brother, but there's nothing else to his personality besides that. I don't like Sakura much either, more because of how her character is used versus the character herself, like Faye from Cowboy Bebop. Sakura does nothing. It's like she's just written into the story because a girl was needed. She's supposed to be the smartest student in their year. They could have her spewing out facts that are needed at that moment, like, do this move to defeat that guy. He's using that one move, whatever. Something like that, you know? There has been other female characters written in shonen series who are still strong-willed, intelligent people, even if they can't kick the asses of rows of armed warriors. Plus, why is she there? Seriously, why does she want to become a ninja? What's her motivation? So I think she's boring as well. The three of them can be broken down like this, I think. I'm Sasuke. I'm an arrogant jerk-ass, but since I'm pretty, all the girls love me. I'm Sakura. I hope Sasuke notices that I'm wearing my hair differently today. Naruto, you're so annoying. I'm Naruto. I'm going to become the best ninja ever, because then people will like me. Believe it. Speaking of that catchphrase, the dub is as bad as everybody says, just awful. I watched 5 episodes in English and it made me want to give up on the series as a whole. I thought Richard Ian Cox as Inuyasha was bad. Viz truly outdid itself with the horrible dubbing of this series. And why did they say the word ninja every 20 seconds? Little Karibo really hit the nail on the head with his abridged episode.
Naruto, you ungrateful little punk. Why aren't you in ninja school? How do you expect to become a great ninja if you don't do your ninja homework and your ninja chores? Your ninja parents would be so disappointed in you if you actually had any. I was having that awesome ninja dream where I'm a ninja. Dude, you are a ninja. I am? Holy shit, that's awesome!
As for the other characters, I really didn't care enough to remember who any of them were. But Kakashi is pretty awesome, and I did enjoy him. He kept me going sometimes. This series also did move at a snail's pace sometimes. When a fight lasts more than 2 episodes, I'm just waiting for it to finish at that point. It's like, oh my god, be over already. I also have to say that Naruto is the type of show that I may have liked 7 years ago, but if I'm being tactless, per usual, I've grown intellectually way beyond shows like Naruto. I saw almost every twist in the story coming 5 minutes before it happened, except for Haku's storyline. But really, I can't fault Naruto alone on that. Series like this have hardly ever leave me spellbound with their amazing wit and intelligence. But honestly, I think Akira Saka 420 said it best when he said Naruto is average. For me, it was average to the point of painful, but I have to keep in mind what the show is, and for what it is, I give it a 7 out of 10. So will I watch more of this series? It's a maybe, leaning towards a no. Recommendations for this are tricky because chances are everyone who wants to watch it has already, but I think I'll say it's a good series for your 7-year-old brother. Auf Wiedersehen!